Si queréis ver cómo Jack sale de la sartén para caer en las brasas, fijaos en Quantum Break esta semana. Tenemos mucho más para mostraros. Gracias.
Wow, eso es simplemente alucinante. Gracias a nuestros amigos de Remedy Entertainment por esta demo. En E3 os presentamos Fable Legends, la nueva experiencia de fábulas de Xbox One que te devuelve la rica tierra de aventuras que conoces y que amas con docenas de nuevas historias que contar. En Gamescom esta semana os vamos a mostrar nuestra nueva visión de Avion y te vamos a presentar algunos de los nuevos héroes con los que vas a poder jugar. Cada uno con diferentes personalidades y estilo de juego. Y por primera vez en la franquicia Fable, puedes elegir ser el villano y organizar la batalla desde las alturas. Regístrate para el multijugador empezando en octubre, pero vamos a ver lo último en Fable Legends.
Of heroes, of four that came, four that fell, and of the heroes that took their place. Bravely they fought, the future of Albion in their hands. Could it be that these heroes will triumph? Could it be they will vanquish all? Let me tell you the story of the villain. Of how four heroes came. And four heroes were conquered. Who will take their place? Who will save Albion now?
Estamos aquí en el corazón de Europa hoy, así que es el momento perfecto para hablar del talento europeo que está creando unas experiencias de juego increíbles para el Xbox. Ahora mismo, Microsoft Studios está desarrollando el mismo número de juegos en Europa que en Estados Unidos. Lionhead y Remedy Entertainment son dos estudios líderes en la industria, aportando historias muy creativas y formas de juego innovadoras. Y otro estudio en Europa que está creando grandes juegos es Frontier Development y estamos muy contentos de traer una exclusiva mundial de su última creación, una franquicia completamente nueva que llegará a Xbox en la primavera del 2015. Disfrutadla.
Thank you for volunteering for the program. Your experiences here will have a direct influence on tomorrow's society.
Gamescom.
Hola Gamescom, soy Dan.
In June,
En junio, el legendario Nürburgring hizo el debut gratuito de su última generación en Forza Motorsport 5. En los 2 últimos meses desde su lanzamiento, sus fans han recorrido más de 46 millones de millas, es casi 60.000 vueltas por día. Con Forza, nuestro objetivo es el de ofrecerte experiencias extraordinarias al volante que no puedes disfrutar en ningún otro sitio. Hoy estoy orgulloso de anunciar 2 coches excepcionales que están haciendo su debut mundial. El totalmente eléctrico Renault Spark, que adentra en una excitante nueva era de las carreras abiertas. A partir de hoy, los jugadores podrán competir en un evento especial de Fórmula E de multijugador en Xbox Live para tener la oportunidad de ganar un pase VIP para la próxima temporada de carreras en Alemania. Y por primera vez en la historia de los videojuegos, los coches Rolls-Royce acaban de llegar oficialmente, de forma exclusiva en Forza. Wraith es el Rolls-Royce más potente que se haya construido nunca. Y en Forza Vista podrás experimentar la extraordinaria construcción del Wraith. La Fórmula E y el Rolls-Royce Wraith, junto con otros 4 coches adicionales, incluyendo el nuevo Ford Mustang del 2015, estarán disponibles para todos los jugadores de Forza Motorsport 5 totalmente gratis. Y ahora, más cosas sobre Forza. Aquí está Ralph Fulton de Playground Games. Gracias, Dan. Forza Horizon 2 es un juego de espectacular belleza, con recorridos por la costa en paisajes de ensueño, tormentas épicas, paisajes de colinas europeas y puestas de sol exquisitas. Todo ello en increíble 1080. Es un juego lleno de acción y diversión, en el cual estás constantemente acumulando puntos con sistema de kudos skills, tanto si vas conduciendo por el bosque como por las calles de la ciudad. Y es un juego donde tienes absoluta libertad. La lista inacabable de Horizon 2, que contiene más de 200 coches, su extensión por todo el mundo y su épica variedad de eventos son tuyos para que los explores. Pero creemos que la diversión, la belleza y la libertad de Horizon 2 se disfrutan más en compañía de tus amigos. Rivales Drive Avatar en tu mundo abierto, con 1000 clubes de jugadores en progresión compartida, multijugador instantáneo sin lobbies ni esperas, reuniones de coches online, carreras por equipos, desafíos co-op, todo ello en servidores exclusivos. Y son funciones así que hacen de Forza Horizon 2 el juego más social que se ha creado nunca. Vamos a echar un vistazo. La cultura de los autos y de festival es inherentemente social y Forza es así. Y aunque no estés jugando como multijugador, hay muchas formas de ver qué están haciendo tus amigos. Aunque estés jugando solo, tus amigos están conectados a tu mundo. Los drivatars de tus amigos exploran el mundo abierto contigo, aunque estés solos. Puedes desafiarlos a carreras o descubrir secretos en el mundo. Y los desafíos con tus rivales te permiten competir con tus amigos sincronizadamente y en cualquier momento puedes ver el mapa y ver qué hacen tus amigos y dónde están. Cuando decides empezar a jugar online, nos aseguramos de que la transición sea instantánea, quitando los logins y las esperas, y que para que puedas conectarte online y sea una experiencia entretenida. La comunidad es muy importante en Forza.
What that club is for, though, is entirely up to you. It could be a private club for you and your close friends. You could use it to compete on the game's global club leaderboards. We've given you the tools to create or find the perfect club for you.
We've got car meets, which is a great place to go and socialise, chat, and show off your liveries or your tunes. If you're a really talented painter, you can enter a car meet and show off your latest design. Anyone else that's in there can take a look and at the touch of a button, download your design for their own car.
King and Infected were two really popular online game modes from the original Horizon. In Forza Horizon 2, we decided to build the perfect arenas from the ground up. Each one of these arenas is designed with jumps and smashable items everywhere, taking full advantage of the open world.
We have two main ways to play online. In Online Road Trip, we'll take you on a tour of the world from destination to destination, and then everyone in the session will vote on where the road trip goes next. In Online Free Roam, it's entirely up to you what you do. You and the people in your session can do whatever you like. Start races, play co-op challenges, hunt for secrets and collectibles together, or just cruise around. There are no rules. The world and everything in it are yours to explore together.
This is an incredibly social game. In every sense, we've reimagined what a truly next-gen online experience should be. You can play it however you want, do whatever you want. We'd like Horizon 2 to be a game that you play with friends, but maybe even a game in which you can make new friends.
Gracias, muchachos. Y ahora más que nunca, Xbox es la sede de las carreras. Desde su lanzamiento en noviembre, Forza Motorsport 5 ha vendido más unidades que todos los otros juegos de carrera en Xbox One y en PlayStation juntos. Y en septiembre vamos a celebrar el lanzamiento de Forza Horizon 2 por las carreteras europeas de Forza Horizon 2. Te vas a poner al volante de los autos más sofisticados del mundo y recorrerás Europa. Así que empieza a ganar Forza Fuel para conseguir los premios. Y ahora quisiera hablar de un tipo de juego completamente diferente. En cuanto vimos Ori and the Blind Forest de Moon Studios, supimos que este hermoso título iba a ser algo único. Hoy es uno de los juegos más esperados del año y también es otro gran ejemplo del talento de los desarrolladores europeos. Moon Studios es un estudio que está repartido por todo el mundo. Fundado por Thomas Mahler y Galactica Roll, empezó en Viena y ahora va desde Austria hasta Australia. Es realmente un estudio internacional. Y aquí llega Tom Ingenadi para hablarnos de Ori and the Blind Forest.
En E3
este año compartimos un momento muy especial con vosotros cuando presentamos Ori and the Blind Forest por primera vez. Es un gran honor para nosotros que el juego fuera recibido con un premio en la conferencia. Y todos vosotros nos pedisteis que cuándo íbamos a poder ver más de Ori. Así que nos concentramos en Gamescom para mostraros una de mis áreas favoritas del juego. Y vamos a jugar para que veáis las habilidades que tiene para escapar antes de que le alcance el agua.
Y esto era solo una pequeña demostración. Venid a visitarnos a la conferencia para jugar a Ori and the Blind Forest y saldrá este año exclusivamente en Xbox. De verdad, un juego precioso. Y ahora, acabado de llegar en avión desde Los Ángeles, por favor, démosle la bienvenida a Ted Price, presidente y director general de Insomniac Games.
Sunset Overdrive
lleva la noción del tirador tradicional a nuevas esferas. En su lugar hemos hecho aparecer una nueva experiencia. Hemos hecho desaparecer lo de arrastrarse, andar a gatas, y en su lugar traemos saltos con pértiga, rebotar, forzar el camino a través de un apocalipsis de mutantes violentos. Pero eso representa un nuevo comienzo para ti, el Salvador de Sunset City. Sunset Overdrive combina todo lo que una persona que Insomniac Games ha publicado en los últimos 20 años, armas increíbles y devastadoras como el Trinity. Por estos motivos y más, Sunset Overdrive es la franquicia que teníamos que hacer, y vais a ver por qué en este nuevo vídeo, cuando uno de los supervivientes de la ciudad va a describir cuáles son los mayores obstáculos a los que te vas a enfrentar.
Sometimes I wonder why fate chose me to live when they all died. Oh yeah, because I'm not a dumbass. My name's Floyd. I was a head scientist at Fisco, but I decided to leave because their health insurance doesn't cover this. They had just given me a bit more time to research overcharge, I'm sure I would have figured out it would do this or that, and I definitely, probably would have caught that. But if you think their accidents are nasty, wait till you see what they're making on purpose. They've got eyes everywhere, and now they've sent in a legion of bots to, quote, liquidate their assets.
Fisco cover-up begin.
And I must say, they are efficient workers. This is our turn. You will die. Go ahead and check the exceeds expectations box under year-end assassination review. Oh, damn. And there's little old you in the center of all this. But you seem to be holding your own. And ever since I crossed your path, survival has gotten a lot more survivable. But don't get cocky. Stay moving and stay shooting. If you stand around, you're gonna die. And then I'm gonna die. And then I'm gonna put my ghostly foot up your ghostly. Go forth and enjoy your apocalypse. Have fun.
Y ahora grandes noticias. Es un placer anunciar oficialmente el pack de la edición especial de Sunset Overdrive en Xbox One. Es un nombre largo, pero también es un pack grande. Y realmente es increíble incluir una consola blanca de Xbox One, un mando sin cable y, por supuesto, la descarga de la versión completa de Sunset Overdrive. Pero también recibes como extra la pistola Nothing But Hits, un traje de Fizzy y el Hardcore Hammer. Todo ello por €399. Estará disponible el día del lanzamiento de Sunset Overdrive y ya lo puedes reservar. Así que únete al Awesome Apocalypse a partir del 28 de octubre. Gracias.
Hi, I'm Bonnie.
Hola, soy Bonnie.
En
E3 o 343 anunciamos que el 11 de noviembre, por primera vez, ibas a poder jugar con la historia completa de Master Chief en una única consola, con Halo The Master Chief Collection, incluyendo Halo 1, 2, 3 y 4. The Master Chief Collection es un tributo nostálgico al pasado, pero también presenta nuevas formas de jugar Halo en Xbox One. Además de celebrar el pasado, también queremos poner los cimientos del futuro con una nueva historia y un avance de algunas de las jugadas nuevas. Así que incluido en el Master Chief Collection está Halo Nightfall, una de nuestras series de acción digital del productor ejecutivo Ridley Scott y el director Sergio Mivikagizan. Nightfall presenta al agente Locke, que juega un papel importante en Halo 5. El 29 de diciembre empezaremos 3 semanas de nuevas experiencias de una de nuestras nuevas versiones beta de multijugador de Halo 5 Guardians. Halo está ambientado en un universo profundo de gran riqueza, lleno de historias y personajes. Es un universo que anima la exploración en juegos, novelas, cómics y acción en vivo. En 343 ha sido siempre nuestro objetivo el traer cada experiencia Halo a un único destino integrado. Así que este otoño, coincidiendo con la salida al mercado de Master Chief Collection, estamos muy contentos de anunciar el debut de una nueva forma de sumergirse en nuestro universo de Halo Channel. Este es tu hogar para Halo. El Halo Channel es una nueva red digital interactiva que ofrece a los usuarios la habilidad de ver contenido original como Halo Nightfall, explorar el universo o unirte a amigos en cualquier juego Halo en Xbox One. Y como parte de la experiencia en Halo Channel, estamos muy contentos de anunciar la cooperación con Twitch, que nos permite integrar y amplificar la descarga en directo de la actividad de Halo, desde partidas competitivas de multijugador a carreras de velocidad, paseos y más. Y por supuesto, desde The Halo Channel puedes lanzar y jugar The Master Chief Collection. Por favor, demos la bienvenida a Dana Yu. Gracias, Bonnie. Estamos muy contentos de dar a los fans una nueva manera de revivir las memorias de Halo de 1 a 4. The Master Chief Collection viene con todo el contenido abierto, listas con más de 100 mapas multijugador, todo en un único disco. En noviembre se cumple el 10º aniversario de Halo 2 y estamos trabajando muy duro para traer este juego a las consolas, a la era de las consolas modernas. Queremos que deis una ojeada a la primera campaña de Halo 2 aniversario y Dennis va a conducir para nosotros.
Let's see how it looks today with some of our magic. Got another contact. Yeah, this is a fun feature, but we're going to stay in new mode for the sake of the rest of this demo. So we're going to run through, and you can see some of the work we've done to it. You can hear that new audio as well. And what Dennis is showing you right now is some of the things with the rocket launcher. You've got that lock-on mode, which was really key and unique to Halo 2. And you know what's important to note about that, despite the changes we made to this game, the audio changes, the graphical changes, how much smoother it is at 60 frames per second, the game still plays exactly as you remember 10 years ago. That has been kept intact throughout the entirety of the experience. So you're able to relive all of those great memories you've had of this game, but now in a completely next-gen experience. So we're going to run up the rest of the valley here. And again, you can just catch the smoothness again of 60 frames per second, the great lighting, the great graphics. We've just had a tremendous amount of fun bringing this game to you, and I can't wait for you guys to see some more of this in November. Thanks, Dennis. Now, Now at E3, we promised to share a little more info
en
with you guys as to how
prometimos
we're
que
approaching
íbamos a
ranking
compartir
system.
más información con vosotros, cómo íbamos a crear la situación del ranking. Y los fans nos dijeron a cuánto les gustaba la versión que había en Halo 2. Así que el de Master Chief Collection va a tener los mismos niveles que Halo 2.
Finally, we wanted to do something special.
Por fin queríamos hacer algo especial para vosotros esta semana, así que aquí, esta semana por primera vez, vais a poder jugar 2 de los mapas de multijugador del Halo 2 Anniversary, incluidos en The Master Chief Collection. Ascension, que ya anunciamos en E3, así como otro favorito que vuelve. Y el cuarto mapa multijugador de Halo 2 será el legendario Sanctuary. Y ahora sabemos que os gustan nuestros esports aquí en Alemania, así que pensamos que os gustaría una pequeña competición con la ayuda de nuestros amigos de Twitch. Y hemos traído a los mejores jugadores de Halo del mundo y hemos podido capturar la acción en toda su intensidad en uno de nuestros nuevos mapas. Señoras y señores, esto es Sanctuary.
The brand new Halo 2 Anniversary map reveal, Sanctuary. I'm Bravo, and with me is Alex Goldenboy Mendez. We're also joined by some of the best professional Halo players in the world: Walshy, Strongside, Flamesword, and Pistola. I'm really excited to show off Sanctuary for the first time. Alex, it's a classic Halo map.
Yeah, it's a map that old school Halo fans absolutely love, and luckily we have 4 incredible players here to show off the map. So what we're going to do is take these 4 guys, split them up into 2 teams, have them play a quick match to 5, and see what happens.
All right, let's hop into the match. Teams for the match are going to be Walshy and Strongside going up against Pistola and Flamesword, and we're starting things off here with Flamesword's point of view as he pushes down to the middle of the map.
Now remember, Bravo, one thing you want to do is deny the enemy team possession of the rockets off the break, so Flamesword did a great job of that, but jumping over to Strongside here, who has a sniper rifle, he's going to miss 2 shots, sending one nade forward, can't quite find the other one as well, but there is going to be a player pushing Ring 1.
Yeah, it looks like that's Flamesword who snuck Ring 1. He's going to try to grab that rocket launcher and actually does steal the rocket launcher, misses the first rocket on Strongside, and pushes him back.
Yeah, and tried to go for the quick scope there, couldn't quite find it, but jumping back to Flamesword now, who actually has the rockets. He wasted 2 before, finds 1 there, that's going to make it 1-0 for the double guess, and he's able to get it, making the score 2-1.
And now switching gears over to Strongside, who's off the respawn, just over a minute left, and as you said, his team is down by 1, immediately pushing towards the middle of the map. I like what he's doing here with his Ring 3 vantage point.
I couldn't agree more with you, Bravo. Here he's going to find 1 player down at the bottom, perfect nade placement, able to take him out, and can he line up the double kill? Yes, he can, making it 3-2, red team in the lead.
And now switching over to Pistola, 1 minute left on the clock, but his team is down by 1 kill, so he wants to slow things down just a bit. He needs to coordinate an attack with Flamesword as they push towards the middle of the map, putting some shots down on Walshy, but does get sniped from the right side. That's going to force him to drop down. Let's switch over to Strongside, who has the sniper rifle.
Yeah, and with that said, he has the game in his hands as well. 3-2 is the score. Let's see what Strongside and Walshy can do here as they have control of the center of the map. There is going to be a player, though, Ring 2 finding 1, 2 swift body shots, and that's going to make it 4-3. Strongside can shut the game down. Oh, and he hit the no-scope for the win. Game over.
Incredible game with a great no-scope from Strongside to end it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sanctuary.
Por primera vez tenemos Ascension y Santuario que se van a poder jugar en el stand de Xbox One. Y además nos hemos unido a ESL para organizar un torneo de Halo 2 Anniversary en su stand. Así que ven a vernos a los dos. Y por último, y no menos importante, queremos daros una actualización de lo que estamos pensando preparar para Halo 5 Guardians, la versión beta. Gracias y esperamos que disfrutéis de The Master Chief Collection este noviembre.
Having a beta this early in development is crucial because it gives us as developers the opportunity to react to the feedback that we get from fans and actually take that into account as we're continuing to complete the multiplayer experience for Halo 5 Guardians. The focus of the beta is going to be on 4v4 arena gameplay, which is really, getting back to that legacy of competitive gameplay that's always been at the heart of Halo's multiplayer.
Halo's always been a great competitive game. That old school feeling of what is arena shooter, 4 players in each team, controlling weapons on map, controlling the map itself, your teammates being in the right position.
The beta will run from December 29th through January 18th for a period of 3 weeks.
We have 7 maps. We have 3 modes, 11 sandbox weapons that are going to be included, and 7 armor sets that you'll be able to customize your Spartan with. Looking at small maps that are really tailored to 4v4 combat. We've also got fair start, so what that means is no one's going to have a different loadout than the other person. Every member of red team is going to be the same as every member of the blue team. We've got 60 frames per second, which is going to be awesome. Just a blistering pace. We're going to have dedicated servers. All these things are really going to support our goals for fostering that competitive gameplay.
Want the Halo channel to be this great complementary experience with the beta. So it's not just for us to be able to push entertainment to you, it's also for the viewer and the player to kind of give information back to us. We'll be running all of this programming leading up into the beta and throughout the beta, but you'll also be able to unlock some things in the beta that you'll actually be able to carry forward into Halo 5 Guardians.
Anytime you're putting something out there that you're working so hard on, it's always nerve-wracking to have the first time anybody gets hands-on with that experience, but it's also invigorating. And so we're all just really excited to get online and play with the fans and hear their feedback to help make Halo 5 Guardians the best game it can possibly be.
Hay una franquicia que se ha establecido como la imagen de los relatos épicos y los juegos de multijugador en Xbox, y eso es Halo. Estas Navidades de Master Chief Collection ofrece a los jugadores una increíble oferta. 4 juegos, la acción en vivo de Halo Nightfall y Halo 5 Guardians, la versión beta, todo en un pack, solo en Xbox One. Nuestro objetivo es el de mostrar nuestro compromiso de continuar haciendo de Xbox el mayor lugar para jugar esta generación. Las listas de Xbox son variadas. Grand Theft Auto 5, Call of Duty, Sunset Overdrive, Forza Horizon 2, Halo, The Master Chief Collection y muchos más. También os hemos anunciado 3 packs exclusivos que son una gran oferta para estas Navidades de la oferta de Xbox. El Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, el Sunset Overdrive y para los fans en Europa, FIFA 15. Y los 3 packs se pueden reservar a partir de hoy. Y os hemos mostrado nuestro compromiso a traer las exclusivas en Xbox One en 2015 y más allá. Y ha sido increíble ver Quantum Break por primera vez aquí hoy. Ha sido un honor tener aquí a Darrell Gallagher anunciar que Rise of the Tomb Raider va a unirse a las exclusivas del Xbox en las Navidades del 2015. Y no acaba ahí. Nos has dicho que quieres más opciones de cómo compras los juegos y te las estamos trayendo. Nos complace anunciar que vamos a traer una de las funciones más solicitadas de Xbox One, la posibilidad de reservar y de reservar la descarga de títulos seleccionados en tu consola. Empezando a partir de septiembre, los dueños de Xbox One podrán reservar y reservar la descarga de Forza Horizon 2 antes del lanzamiento oficial del 30 de septiembre para que puedas jugar en cuanto se lance. Y van a salir más juegos en los próximos meses, incluyendo FIFA 15. Y vale la pena repetir, es una experiencia increíble ser jugador de Xbox One. Y para aquellos que estáis asistiendo a la conferencia, esperamos que tengan la oportunidad de venir al stand de Xbox, donde podréis jugar algunos de estos juegos por la primera vez. Y para todos aquellos que nos estáis viendo online hoy, podéis estar conectados a las actualizaciones y juegos en Gamescom, en Xbox, en Xbox.com y en Twitch. Muchas gracias por estar aquí hoy y muchas gracias sobre todo por jugar en Xbox One, dándonos siempre vuestros comentarios y diciéndonos lo que queréis ver en Xbox y por el increíble apoyo que nos habéis brindado en el primer año. Muchísimas gracias.
Hi, it's Larry here of Xbox Live's Major Nelson. Here we are, live TV, Graham Boyd, AC Bongos. Graham, what a show.
How is it going, everybody? Absolutely incredible show. Do you know what? I love Gamescom. I love it. I love coming out to Germany, and I love this show. And that's why. You just saw why.
Now, right in just a few minutes, but right in these doors, we're going to have invited guests and media are going to come join us, get hands-on time with some of the games that were just announced. Now, Graham, you're going to take a look at some, and I'm going to take a look at some. What are you going to be looking at?
Yeah, stick with us, seriously. We've got a great show coming up for you. Lots of live gameplay footage. I am going to be taking a closer look at Forza Horizon 2 with Ralph Fulton from Playground Games and Ori and the Blind Forest as well with Thomas Mahler from Moon Studios. So cannot wait to see more of those.
I am excited to take a look at Sunset Overdrive. Ted Price, CEO of Insomniac, a good friend of Xbox, is here. He's going to personally give us kind of a walkthrough. Dan Ayub, executive producer at 343, he was just on stage. Hopefully he's going to be running through those doors in just a second to get into his position.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a look at Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Quantum Break. You saw the gameplay.
That's
you
right.
saw that. That was
First
unbelievable. First time. Sam Lake, I'm going to corner him and ask him some questions. I know I've been keeping my eye on Twitter, so we're going to ask him some of your questions, and of course I have my own. So, of course, we had some news earlier today about digital media support coming to Xbox One. Check out Xbox Wire or MajorNelson.com for that, right?
And lots of announcements in there which have been affected by your feedback on the feedback site on Xbox.com, so there's loads of stuff in there you're going to love. We should mention everyone from the briefing is starting to file in now.
Yep.
They're going to get hands-on with all the games that we talked about in the briefing. And in fact, gamers coming to Gamescom will get hands-on with all these titles all week long at the Xbox booth. And we'll have more content for you all week, right from here at Gamescom. It's really, really exciting. Okay, I think we're going to hand over to Larry. Larry's going to speak to Dan from 343 about Halo Master Chief Collection.
All right, here we are. Dan Ayub is sitting here. Dan, you made it down. Good to see you. That was a heck of a run. This is live TV. Anything can happen. Now, we're sitting here. I've got Twitter open in front of me. I've got some questions, but show us what we're going to be seeing here. I mean, Twitter blew up when we saw this. This is unbelievable.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, Dennis and I are going to show you Sanctuary here today.
Dennis is over there.
The lovely and talented Dennis Reese.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to show you today was give you guys a first look at Sanctuary,
right,
which is actually going to be playable at the floor here at Gamescom for the first time.
So if you're coming down to Gamescom this weekend for public days, you will get your hands on with this.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as you can tell, first thing that jumps out.
Look at the birds. Look at them. Wow.
Is the bird. No, I mean, the map, we're thrilled, right? The map is gorgeous. This is quickly turning into one of my favorite. Like, we chose 6 maps to remake.
How did you do that? I heard you talk about 6 maps. How? I mean, with the 100 or so maps, how did you decide that these are the ones we're going to do?
It was interesting. Obviously, in many cases, people have their favorites, right? But there are some that are kind of slam dunks, and actually Sanctuary was really big on that list, right? Like, this is just a map that people love.
Look at the lighting.
I know, this is a spectacular map. Sanctuary was just really easy. When we sat down and started having the conversations, this was on everybody's list.
Right.
And I couldn't be happier with how it's come out. I mean, the team's done an amazing job. The map looks gorgeous. But in all of this, with all these changes, we've been able to keep the flow the same. So that map flow, the play flow that people remember, is almost 100% identical.
And I want to point out, you said this, I believe you said this up on stage, but if you haven't, we'll say it right now. If people love this, they see all this, but they're going, oh, what have you done to my map? I want the old one back. You've got that. You have the option.
Absolutely. So whereas we chose 6 to remastered, the original versions of those
still
maps
there.
are still there.
Yeah.
So get in them, go have fun, go to town. But I mean, what's great about these multiplayer maps, right? 60 frames per second, 1080p.
Oh my God.
You can see the smoothness. You can just see how crisp and beautiful these maps are. The vistas are gorgeous. And we've done a couple of other interesting things. It feels,
because of the way the lighting is, it feels completely different.
It really does. And I mean, the lighting is even, you saw when Dennis was coming around with like kind of the sun coming up in the bloom, you can actually in some points get blinded as you're looking up.
Right.
And there's something interesting.
All right, now wait a minute. Any video gamer at home sitting knows exactly what to do. It's red. Dennis, shoot it, please.
You got to shoot it, right?
And what happened? Oh, look at that.
Isn't that. So this is one of the new things we've done on the maps. All of these maps have a dynamic element.
Okay.
So it's going to let you do something to change the flow of the map a little bit. So in this case, you shoot that, the waterfall is going to start to come over it, and that changes your sight lines, right? So you could be inside, or you can have someone coming at you, and it just changes that flow a little bit. And we've got those themes. That theme is intact with all of our maps. There's going to be something that you can do to change the flow of that map.
Now, in this case, since it's a kind of a symmetrical map, does the same? I can see the red on the other side. Same thing happens on the other side to each base.
Yeah. Okay. So whatever base you're in, we've got the water theme for this one. So in this case, as Dennis runs over, blasts it. We'll see his aim's pretty good.
There we go.
There it is.
So now, will the water keep going down through the entire match, or does it reset?
It will eventually reset.
I see.
And that adds some strategic elements to it as well. Okay. Sometimes you may want it, sometimes you may not.
All right.
But yeah, I can stare at this map for hours. I just love how beautiful this map is.
Now, I had a question here from Twitter, sitting right here on my surface. At WebbyStimp327 asks, what was the best part of making the upcoming game?
Oh, man. I mean...
Is it like this, being able to remaster things?
Some of it is this, right? I mean, a lot of it is weird.
Look at the water.
It's gorgeous, I know.
God.
I mean, we're all working at 343 because we love Halo,
Yeah.
right? And playing Halo is what got so many of us into 343, and in many cases into the business in the first place. So for us to be able to go back and take a map like this and make it better and improve upon it, it's just a tremendous privilege. It's just a whole lot of fun, and the whole team's just having a blast making it.
There's more water, and we're going to go inside, and it just goes right through. Now, I mean, there's so much going on here. That HUD feels and looks so familiar. We can see the radar, and I love the fact that you kept everything the same. I mean, even the waypoints on the lower left-hand corner near the radar.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, whether the multiplayer or the campaign,